Hey everyone, Chris here, also known as Funnel Mom, and in this video I'm going to show you some simple basics of optimizing a ClickFunnels page for mobile view. And this is a very important thing to remember always to do because many of the people who see your funnel are going to be seeing it on their phones. So optimizing for mobile view is really important. And here is how you do it. First off, you want to see your page in mobile view. So look up in the upper um, left-hand corner here, and you want to click on the mobile icon right there. Now your page is adjusted and you're seeing it in the mobile view. And now you might want to change it up a little bit. You can see that this is hitting kind of an awkward place. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the size of this headline. We want it to be nice and clear, but we also want it to not take up too much space. So let's hover over the headline and then choose this gear icon right here, the settings icon. Click on that. Now if you go over here to the headline box that pops up, go down to mobile size. And I'm going to just adjust this really quickly to make it a little bit bigger. And hopefully that helps you see it a little bit better. Well, that kind of made it funky over here, didn't it? But anyway, here's mobile size. And this is where you're going to specify a size for mobile view only. So let's just put that back down to 100% since that's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, and now we got to go back. All right, mobile size right here. We are going to put this down. Let's try, say, 18 point. All right, now that's still pretty legible, and it takes up a whole lot less space. But I think I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because I'm going to want to make the subheadline font size smaller than the headline font size. I'm going to do it the same way. Click on Settings. Now choose the mobile size. Now it was 20 for the headline. So let's make this say 16. All right. And that looks pretty good, I think. Now there's another thing that we could be doing here to optimize for mobile, and that is we could move this up a little bit maybe because your real estate on mobile view is just so important. So we hovered over that, we chose settings, and we're going to move that top margin up a little. Now this is going to happen on both the mobile view and the desktop view. So if you do this, if you kind of put things together for the mobile view, you might sometimes be sacrificing a little bit on the desktop view. You want to watch your analytics and see how many views are in desktop and how many are in mobile if you have to make trade-offs. In this case, I'm going to make trade-offs in favor of mobile, and I'm going to move this one up a little bit too. So let's move that up. And I think I want this to be a little bit bigger because of how it's breaking. Again, we're going to go over to mobile. Actually, I think I'll make it a little smaller. Yeah, I like that better. Now, here is the image, and I want to make that a little smaller because that is taking up a lot of the screen. So let's go over here and experiment a little bit. What if we put 150? I think I'd like that to be just a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. I like that size. And once again, I want to move it up on the page a little bit. Oh, I can't move it up with the margin. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. I like the size of that call to action. The call to action is important, but I want to move it up a little bit because I want to see if I can get the entry box a little bit above the fold here. So let's see if we can move that up. Yep, we can. And then this I also want to move up a little. Now you see a pattern here. When you want to change something, you go ahead and click on it, and highlight it, and then choose the settings icon. And that's true for pretty much everything in ClickFunnels. That's the way you work. Let's bring that up a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, that's just kind of a simple overview of some of the things that you can do to optimize for mobile. But you can see that this page now is a lot better than it was when seen in mobile. For one thing that's important is the call to action is above the fold, and we're not using as much of the valuable real estate for the picture. So to optimize for mobile, make sure that you're viewing your page in mobile view, and then adjust the size of the headline, subheadline, the size of this image. So make sure that it looks good at the right sizes in mobile. And if you can, try to get your call to action above the fold. Sometimes you can do that by moving things up, and sometimes another thing that's going to help is to adjust those sizes. And there's more that you can do to adjust for mobile, but these are the basics. And if you do these, you're going to find that the views of your page are going to be optimized for mobile, and it's going to be more effective.